Hello, my name is Greg Fenner, and I am applying to UCLA's Teacher Education Program. Today, I am here before you as the representative for a group of teacher leaders who are helping to open a public school in this neighborhood. I'm happy to be here because all of us involved with the school want to make sure that it becomes a welcome environment for both you and all of your children, and that it is able to help sustain a community that each of you will want to be a part of. I would like to share with you our vision for the school, since it will soon become a part of each of your lives. The first component of our vision involves understanding and meeting the needs of this community. Now, this is a dynamic community, and so to truly meet its needs, we will need to make sure that our classrooms are places where students of multiple racial, cultural, and linguistic backgrounds feel comfortable. To do this, we would do our best to hire and maintain a community of teachers who are, at the very least, linguistically diverse, though all classroom instruction would encourage the learning of the English language. This is only because we realize that being able to speak English in this country can give people opportunities that non-English speakers may not have, and we want to give our students as many opportunities as possible. We would take care with the physical environment of the school as well, to ensure that students of all backgrounds feel like they have a place. Part of our school opening activities would actually be to create some of that artwork. We envision our first class of students, with assistance from teachers, taking over a wall somewhere to create a customized mural to portray the start of the school, with friendly words and phrases written on it by students in their native languages. Throughout the years also, we would encourage students to create their own public art wherever we had a good space for it. We would also make sure that all of our teachers are trained in the use of group activities to facilitate linguistic and cultural understanding, since such types of experiences have been shown to foster a greater sense of community and a greater willingness to work together to achieve goals. These activities would not replace traditional classroom instruction, but would supplement it from time to time. Part of meeting the needs of the community also is preparing the students for life after school, and we hope that we can encourage all of our students to at least graduate from high school. Beyond then, there may be any number of good opportunities for the students to take, and having a high school education will give them the tools they will need to take control of their own lives and find success in whatever way is meaningful for them. The second component of our vision involves connecting our students with the greater community and preparing them for life after school. Our community has many assets in it already that we would encourage and incentivize our students to take advantage of, and we would encourage our students to learn more about their community than they perhaps already know. We envision having, shortly after the start of school, a Learn About Your Community Day. It could be pronounced Lake Day, the acronym for short, where representatives from various public places, community organizations, and civic engagement groups could be present to talk about where they work and how students could get involved with what they do. Ideally, there would already be one or more community organizations in place that serve to connect people and other organizations in this way, just to make it easier for our school's teacher and staff. But we would be prepared to build these connections if they were not already there. Now, because reading is one of those areas where our school will give particular focus, we would dedicate one of the days early in our fall semester to a field trip to the local public library, where students would be able to sign up for a library card. Prior to then, however, we would introduce a challenge to them where we envision we would set an incentive to make our students want to read more. We envision putting our minds together to develop that great incentive. The community also presents a unique opportunity for students that we would work to develop. By encouraging the development of responsible, mature students, we hope to forge relationships with local businesses that will give those students opportunities to learn about life beyond the classroom. We will speak with local businesses and organizations about this and work to build alliances that not only give students internships to see what life beyond school can be like, but also allow the businesses to benefit from having students helping with their day-to-day work. Using a reciprocal relationship like this, we hope to give our students some of the tools they would need to decide what school means for them, thereby preparing them more for their lives after school, and to also give our community extra support in what might be tough times. These opportunities will, of course, be structured, and interested businesses would have to go through a significant screening process to become eligible. Now, the third component of our vision involves the supporting of student achievement by members of our faculty and staff, and the closing of what many of you have probably heard referred to as the achievement gap. We envision developing new methods for encouraging achievement on a weekly, if not daily basis, but there are some specific methods that we would use from the get-go to do this. First, it is a fact that our students will be at different levels when they are introduced to new material, but it is all we can do to help our students see that they are all capable of becoming achievers if they want to be. It is also a fact that many students have role models, and it is probably likely that we, the teachers, will not be those role models, even though we might think we are and definitely hope that we are. Thus, we envision naming the rooms in our school building after significant people from throughout history, and then using both in and out of class experiences to teach our students who these people are and why they have inspired us to name classrooms after them. We might have the Martin Luther King Library, or the Barack Obama Reading Room, but also the Jeremy Lin Gym. He's the point guard for the Houston Rockets. The Viola Davis Stage. She's an actress. And the Rihanna Music Room. We all know who Rihanna is from the radio. Our goal would be to surround our students with a wide variety of highly motivated people to provide them with constant encouragement, since they, similarly, will likely want to go in different directions with their own lives. In terms of how we, as teachers and staff, will support student achievement, there is much scientific evidence to suggest that holding students to higher standards and expectations will alone encourage students to become higher achievers. In our school, we will certainly make sure to make our classrooms accommodating to students of all achievement levels, but we will also strive to give our students assignments that are right at the top of their achievement levels. In this way, we hope to make higher achievement reachable for all students, and to incrementally increase each student's standards as they continue to make progress. Whenever a student progresses to a new level entirely, we would be there to provide them recognition of that achievement, and would always try and give that recognition in a way that the student would appreciate. In this way, and with methods like these, we would aim to give our lower achievers the tools they need to become higher achievers, and thereby close the achievement gap. We believe, in general, that school should be an encouraging environment, since an encouraged student will not need as much prodding from teachers. Instead, they will mostly need guidance, advice, and leadership. Our community school will always be a place that recognizes student achievement, and will strive to provide whatever resources would be useful to our students as they develop into adults. Thank you very much.